Hello and welcome back to what will be episode 11 of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, Nationalist China. And we're just about ready. We're about a week away from ordering a general offensive on here in order to make life difficult for the Japanese and cut off some of their deep water ports on the eastern coast here and try and undermine what's going on here on this line here. Now we need to be careful our divisions don't get cut off on this salient. I think the Japanese are probably preparing for a bit of an offensive here. They have 3 divisions here at the neck of the salient and they are pushing in, but at the minute we managed to hold them off, which is good. Hopefully they'll draw some of these divisions away back over here once they realise that we're about to go on the offensive. So 7 days till that offensive kicks in. Speed things up a little bit. Okay, 4 days. 4 days, then our army corruption nerf should become better. At the minute it's minus 33% attack, which is not good. See, now it's dropped to minus 16. Here it is, boys. Maybe this is too early to go on the offensive. The war's been raging now for about 2 years. Let's take a quick look at Japanese casualties. 836,000. They're taking casualties a lot faster than we are. Okay. Let's move this reserve army into a position just behind the line here, where the reserve should be. Just in case there's a complete disaster here and they fall back in disarray. And let's... do we have enough command power to boost this attack? This is the main one, we do, so let's use that. And then this army here, no, we don't have enough. But we're going to order the offensive anyway. Oh, hang on a minute, this is the wrong... Oh, it's okay. It doesn't... I've allocated the wrong army in offensive there. It's this one that should be... Let's quickly put an offensive plan in. I mean, we haven't launched it yet. We'll just get it to mirror this one. Estimates it to be risky. Plan value 30%, 60%. Large frontline operations, what do we need next as far as army doctrine goes? Deep operations. Organisation +2. It's not going to be done in time for this offensive, but oh, it's really important we don't mess this up. I think I've allocated the wrong offensive to the wrong army. The enemy is stronger, the enemy is stronger, they're all saying. Enemy is equal on this front. Okay, I'm going to launch the offensive anyway. Let's do this. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, the 7th of October, the Chinese have launched a general offensive. I'm not sure if our reserve is in position yet. They're not, but they're pretty much there. There's a few divisions back here still moving. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's slow it down a little bit. Here we go. With our few close air support aircraft desperately trying to support troops on the ground. Don't have enough command power to boost the attack for this second army. Two divisions of Soviet Union have arrived in Shanghai. Great. I bet they do nothing. Okay. No real indication of how the offensive's going just yet. Let's see if we can push beyond the Yellow River. We have here. We've been holding this little tiny salient for quite some time. The attack here appears to be going well. We've made no gains yet. Okay, right. Yunnan wants to send 4 divisions and expeditionary force, except we'll attach them to Army 1 here over on the right flank. So where are they? Here they are. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Attach. Come on, boys. We can push the Japs back. I think perhaps this offensive is a bit premature. Well, we have just made it across the Yellow River there, and the attack seems to be going okay. Just massed infantry attacks with a minimum amount of support artillery. If we retake Beijing, I'll be happy. Whether or not we can hold it is another matter. Okay, alright. I gave the wrong army the wrong orders there. Okay, right, this is better. This is better. A mix-up in communications, so decisions available. We're still waiting to get enough army experience so we can go to reform the army again. We need, 100 army experience. Okay, they're saying it's to his disadvantage, but at the minute, the battles are being fought pretty well, on the whole. Just need a few more army experience, and then, of course, dangerous naval invasion. Where is that? Just behind the line here. Let's mobilise the reserve, bring it into the coast, close to the coast here. Shandong, so that's around here, isn't it? Okay, let's bring the reserve over here. Need to protect these two. Oh, they're attacking the deep water port here. Okay, let's go and seal this off. To protect our rear. Okay, we can put in a front line now. 10 divisions. They don't have the port yet, which is good. Let's assign those 10 divisions to a front line. Strategic movement, move into position quickly. The rear of the offensive is being threatened, but we are making some progress. If we can push up and retake Beijing, that would be amazing. We can perhaps come around this way and start collapsing this entire nationalist northern Japanese front. Okay, the Japanese are rapidly advancing inland here. They're just about to take this port. They are attacking it. Let's get into position quick. Come on, boys. I mean, we haven't given this offensive a name. This is like a momentous operation. We'll call it Operation... I don't know. Operation, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, this flank appears to be holding. Okay, let's give this 10 division army offensive orders. They failed to take the port here at Qingdao. They are attacking the port here, which desperately needs to be relieved. So let's put an offensive line in to retake all this territory. Did that one, I think. Let's put them on the offensive straight away. Let's give them a boost, because this is a pretty important offensive. War of resistance, so that gives us... Focus has currently no effect. Okay. We're not strong enough to carry the war to the... I don't know. I think we are strong enough to carry the war to the Japanese. They've suffered heavy casualties. Right, let's just zoom out a bit so it's a bit quieter. And what are we going to concentrate on next? Division attack on core territory. War of national liberation. Sounds good. Let's go for that. Okay, things are still going quite well here. Obviously we're going to spread ourselves a bit thinner, but we were quite concentrated, so hopefully that won't be a problem. And we can always fall back to the Yellow River line again. We could try and retake Shaanxi, or am I being too optimistic? Saying defensive is going well, but military blunders tend to focus around, oh, we're doing alright, and then becoming complacent. I think we've taken the Japanese by surprise by going on the offensive. Hopefully we can push them out of here. They don't have the ports yet, but it's only a matter of time before they take this one. Right, why are you not on the offensive? Let's go. I think it's because the offensive is coming from... Let's just do a spearhead attack. Can we just delete this? There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's enact army reform again. 90 days. We've got 15 army experience, so can we update the template for our infantry divisions? We could add more men, or we could add an engineer company. Increases defense, river movement, hills, increases jungle defense, increases defense and movement by the looks of it. Or we could just add another infantry division, or we could add 2 infantry divisions. Not divisions, like companies or whatever these are. And some more artillery. Now, do we still have a surplus of artillery? Yeah, we do. Lots of artillery. Let's use it. Let's change the template. So let's put 2 infantry and artillery. Save. Here we go then. Okay, so these Japanese divisions here are out of supply, so if we keep the pressure on, we should be able to push them back. The offensive towards Beijing is going well, or at least it was going well. It's kind of faltered here, but once we've taken this, I'll be tempted to throw our reserve army into the offensive as well. Japanese are falling back in disarray here, out of supply. Okay, they're talking about a naval invasion down here at Shanghai, which hasn't come to fruition yet. Okay, maybe not throw the reserve army in here. Hopefully this will collapse soon and then I can throw them into defending Shanghai. Hopefully this offensive will go okay. Nearly taken this deep water port here at Beijing. Okay, the Japanese have been pushed back here. Let's quickly take that back. Okay, good. Let's throw the reserve army down here into Shanghai. Strategic redeployment, get down there quickly because we think we're about to get invaded. How long is this decision going to take for army reform? Because that will give us a massive boost. 79 days. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria, citing the foundations of their nation as a union of the South Slav peoples. Yugoslav rhetoric has recently increasingly argued for the Bulgarian people's membership in the union. So Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. What is going on in Europe yet? Germany hasn't kicked off yet, has it? With anyone. Yugoslavia is non-aligned. Bulgaria is non-aligned. Crazy Westerners, right? If we can take the Uhol territory, if I'm saying that right, that will be a major embarrassment for the Japanese. Major. We've captured an airfield outside Beijing, so we could move our aircraft forward. Let's do that. That'll increase their mission efficiency in northern China. Xinjiang wants to send 1 division, except where is that division? Okay, let's attach it to this army here. If we can take this port at East Hebei as well, that would be amazing. The offensive on Beijing has begun, it's going well. Let's push the Japanese out of Beijing. We haven't quite taken the port yet, but we are getting there. Do we need to push up into the mountains? It'll be good to push the Japanese up into the mountains. Now these guys must be vulnerable here. Let's give an offensive line to the second army here, just to push up to the Yellow River and retake this town here. They reckon they have an advantage. Our general here, Hu Zongnang, reckons he has an advantage, so let's launch this offensive too. More pressure on the Japanese. They really did smash themselves against the anvil that was the Yellow River, and now they're suffering for it. The question is, can we hold this line once we've extended? We have 3 military factories. We'll throw it into, what are we producing? We're not producing enough infantry equipment at the minute because of the reinforcements that we're putting in. So we'll just throw it into infantry equipment for the time being. Japanese casualties now sit at over 1 million, and ours are just shy of 420,000. This is good. This is good. Finally, the people of Jinan are off the front line. You may be able to hear my dog barking in the background. Apologies for that. And Beijing has fallen. There it is. It is now currently in nationalist Chinese hands, and we've pushed the Japanese right back. We've repelled 1 more naval invasion. I think we've deterred 1 down here, which is good, by sending these 10 divisions down. Our reserve army is holding this flank here. We could probably go on the offensive here and push the Japanese back. Basically what's happened is the Japanese came in, they attacked, they suffered horrific casualties fighting along the Yellow River line here. They've spread themselves out in an effort to outflank it. They spread themselves too thinly. We've gone on the offensive where our Chinese forces were concentrated, and we've retaken Beijing. There you go. Who knows what's going to happen next time? And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Click a like if you did like, and I'll see you then.